Stubborn belly fat, irregular digestion, struggling to sleep, anxiety, mood swings, and persistent chronic fatigue may be the result of a hormone imbalance. But fear not, ladies, all of these symptoms can be reversed with a hormone reset diet. And to shed some insights into this wonder diet is eating psychology coach Louise Pitot. Louise, I love this author, Sarah Godfrey.
Yes, me too.
The Reset Diet is the book that we're talking about, or the Hormone Reset Diet. She really does explain hormones in quite an easy, understandable manner. For ease of reference, let's start off with a quick Hormone 101. What are hormones? Why do we need them? How do we know when they're out of balance?
Okay. So hormones really run our entire bodies, our entire lives. Whatever the hormones say gets done. Right.
So they're chemical messengers,
they're
right?
chemical messengers, and they just send messages to the cells all the time. Our cells are always bathing in hormones. And often we have imbalances due to so many things, and it's very often lifestyle and diet, and that's what the Hormone Reset Diet is about, how to just pay more attention to what we're putting in and on our body, how we can start to bring our hormones back into balance. Hormones just are running everything. So if you look at heart function, hormones are running that. When you're looking at digestion, hormones are running your digestive system as well. So when we're in stress, then we've got too much insulin, too much cortisol, then our body cannot use the food we're eating properly. So it's really important to get those back into balance. So pretty much all our symptoms will have some sort of
hormonal
link.
Yeah.
Absolutely,
it's also sometimes not easy to bring everything back into balance. Someone, an endocrinologist, explained to me that, you know, your hormones working together properly, it's like a symphony.
Yes.
And you can't always overcorrect something, because then it throws the entire symphony and the harmony out.
Yes.
But the best way to do so is obviously by diet, and I suppose that's where your fascination with, you know, hormones kind of centers, right?
Absolutely, because I healed my body of some hormonal imbalances as well.
Tell us about that.
Yeah, so I was diagnosed with polycystic ovaries, a blocked fallopian tube in my early 30s.
Wow.
So, and infertility. And I went on this journey. I changed what I put in my body, so through nutrition, what I put on my body, and what I think about, because what you think about, you bring about.
Yeah, that can be toxic as well. Yeah.
Absolutely. And then my body healed itself. And you know, about a year later, I went back to the gynecologist. He said, "I don't know what you've done, but you don't need me anymore."
Wow.
So that was a really special journey for me, and that happened just over 10 years ago. And I've just been working with women since then. I studied NLP, I studied eating psychology coaching, so that I could pass on the information that I've learned in a very useful way to help other women who have hormone imbalances.
So do you want to go through it quickly, step by step?
Yeah, let's.
Okay. So reset 1, meatless estrogen. So you're taking out meat, I'm assuming.
Yeah, you're taking out all red meat. So you can eat chicken and fish and turkey or whatever, but all red meat, including wild meat, because they have so many hormones in them, and it lasts for 3 days.
Okay.
But each reset builds upon the next reset.
Nice, okay.
And then on day 4, which is hormone reset 2, then
which is insulin, yes, and so that's sugar-free. So you only take out sugar after 4 days, guys.
For those who eat sugar. And so you're going to take out sugars, proper sugars. Not the fruit yet, that's the next one, but the real sugars. So sugars,
processed
coconut
sugars.
You can
even your coconut sugars and agave and honey?
And honey,
all of that, okay.
Because honey is 60-40 fructose and glucose, and sugar is 50-50. So honey, your body metabolizes honey very similar
to sugar.
But it does also have other healing properties that you do. So you're going to take out the sugar, but you can have stevia.
Okay.
And some xylitol in small quantities.
Then you move on to reset 3, which is fruitless, and that's to regulate leptin.
So now you remove all fruit, and we even remove berries and everything.
Wow.
So if you're not looking if you're looking to shed weight, from day 1 now to this reset, you can eat some berries and low sugar fruit.
Okay.
From now, no fruit. By here, people are starting to see differences, some reduction in bloat already,
definitely.
Some more energy. Some people are having detox symptoms already. So it depends on how much of these foods you're already eating.
It's quite gut healing, so you may even experience die-off symptoms here as well. Okay. Yeah. So then you move into reset 4, which is caffeine-free, cortisol. Then you move into the thyroid gland.
Then you move into thyroid.
Which is grain-free.
Yeah, so grain-free is very important. So you remove even brown rice.
Yes.
So
even quinoa, I'm sure?
No, you can keep quinoa, because quinoa is actually a seed.
Then you move into dairy-free, which is for growth hormone.
Yes.
Okay.
A lot of people have dairy getting rid of the dairy challenges, because you know it's quite addictive, and there are substitutes. So there are a lot of recipes, and when we do the workshop, we actually have a support group. So we're all sharing recipes on dairy-free recipes. So we have delicious cashew cheeses. Just pop everything in the blender and you're just pouring cashew nut cheese all over your veggies and that. So it actually is easier than it sounds.
She's making me hungry.
Sounds like you're giving up stuff, because actually you're introducing all sorts of interesting things.
So then the final step, which is 7 steps. Toxin-free testosterone. Toxin-free, that's quite a broad...
So it's what you're putting on your body.
Okay.
So some people are already using organic. Those who aren't, it's just a gateway into that.
Yes.
Just to say, okay, so look at all your things containing sodium lauryl sulfate and parabens, and then put them aside and use coconut oil on your skin. Cleanse your skin with oils, and you can use your honey on your skin now. You might not be able to eat it, but you can use it as a face mask.
And it's a great exfoliator as well.
So now it's just looking at what we're putting on our body, what we're cleaning our house with. And so it's not only testosterone, but we're actually resetting a whole bunch of other hormones. But because the other hormones have already been covered, we're focusing on testosterone in that last
Makeup is a big one for women. I mean, we use a non-toxic organic brand on the show, Lula Fox, which is great. So you're running a course as well to help women do this themselves. Do you want to tell us about it? How long is the course?
So Antonia from Leafy Greens and myself run a course together on the Hormone Reset diet. It's really just a one morning workshop, because anybody can buy the book and take themselves through the reset.
But you kind of want someone to coach you with it.
So having the coach, having the support, having other women there as accountability partners. You bring your friends with, so your family can be part of the reset as well. It's good for men too. Men need to reset their hormones too.
They really do.
They really do. So what we do is we do one morning. I take the woman through the reset diet, what the hormones are, the stages, and then Antonia demonstrates some recipes, and together we help women through that process. Then I create a closed Facebook group, and that runs for the 21 days. Well, actually it runs a little bit longer, because we'll go into what comes after the reset. And it's a closed group, so people are able to share how they're feeling, what they made. Maybe they came across a great recipe, and so people are photographing their food. This is what I ate today, and encouraging the other woman it's really good. So it's a fun process when you're doing it with other people, and we've had big groups of ladies doing it together. So it's a really supportive, fun group. And
when's your next one starting?
The event is on the 4th of Feb, so we'll run it then that's a Saturday, I think it's the 4th, and then we run from the Monday for the 21 days.
Awesome.
And then there's a re-entry period. So if you want me, I can just tell you what happens after.
So when you start reintroducing foods.
Because now you don't just suddenly go back and the next day
everything.
Exactly. You have a feast of
a lot of people do that though, when they do these type of detoxes and cleanses, and undo all the good work that they've done.
Now we want to know, okay, so we've gone through all of this, but what does our body say? Which hormone maybe was out of balance, and what was our triggers? So say giving up dairy was really tricky for someone, and that might be a trigger food for them, or something that their body doesn't agree with. So they can reset one food at a time, and it's again reintroducing over 3 days. So let's just say I'm going to reintroduce cheese. So I'll reintroduce the same cheese at the same meal for 3 days. And I will note then what my body has to say about it. And then if I'm fine and I say, cheese is not an issue for me, then I decide, aren't I going to continue eating cheese? Maybe if wine is something you're going to reintroduce, you'll have the same type of wine. Say you have it in the evening for 3 evenings in a row. So it has to be the same time and the same product, so that you can actually see what is happening in my body.
In your body as well.
So how do I feel the next morning when I wake up? Do I have dark circles? Am I bloated? Am I retaining water? That kind of thing. And then so that could be, you could reintroduce as quick or as slow as you want, as long as it's 3 days. And so the whole process is about 30 days. And after that, I think we're just more in tune with our bodies.
You feel great after any type of elimination diet like this as well.
We've had, so on the last January's workshop, we had somebody with a 12 centimeter tumor in her uterus, and she couldn't go out during her cycle. She was in a lot of pain, and the month afterwards I saw her. She was on her cycle and she was out, and I saw her. And we've had one woman's body actually rejected her Mirena, so she had to go and sort that out. So hormones just said, I don't want this. So those are kind of extreme cases. And then you have the people who just feel, wow, I just feel less bloated, or I've shed a couple of kilograms and I understand now that meat is not good for my body, or that dairy or whichever food is not good for my body, so I've chosen to not eat it at all or not eat it as much. And so it's just really it's such a good process for us to go through, just to learn more about it.
Well, I'm going to join you on the next one, because it's always good to do things like this as well. I can tell you now that if you suffer, or you know someone that suffers from eczema, doing something like this will help so much. It actually, I've been told, my entire life to just deal with it, and only when I did an elimination diet like this have I had the best skin in my life ever. Without using cortisone creams, without being on cortisone and steroids as well. So doing something like this definitely helps for autoimmune conditions, and just your health in general, actually. And Antonia makes the most amazing veggie foods. So you definitely equip people and empower women, because that's the scary part as well, getting back into the kitchen. You need creativity in the kitchen in order to sustain these type of eating plans, right?
And it's got to be fun.
Yes, exactly.
So sometimes it's a bit daunting. You read the book and you get all the information, and then now you've got to do this, and you've got to do all these measurements every morning and take notes and write your food code and do all these things that feels like work, but suddenly when there's all these other women doing it with you, it's fun.
There's
it's
a sisterhood
fun
there.
Yeah, it's really
exactly.
quite something
Also,
special.
another thing, it's an American book, so it's nice that you're creating something with South African references, which is important, especially for the foods as well. So thank you so much for that. Can't wait for that, and everything will be up on your Facebook page and people can find you there. Okay, awesome. Well, that's it for today's show. Thank you so much for watching Real Health. What an exciting show, an exciting episode. A special thanks to all our guests on the show. You can get in touch with them on the homechannel.co.za on our website. You can also write to us at info@thehomechannel.co.za and get regular health tips on the Home Channel Facebook page, and look out for the Real Health posts. You can also catch brand new episodes of Real Health every Monday evening at 6 o'clock right here on the Home Channel, and repeats throughout the week. And I'd love to engage with you on social media at Stace Holland on everything. From me, Stacey Holland, and the Real Health team, remember, you are healthy, vibrant, and lean. Love and take care of your being. Cheers.